Good morning, folks. Cliff Carver here with BlabberBuzz. Today we're digging into new data dropped just before the election, revealing how President Biden's immigration policies have paved the way for a surge in migration, affecting jobs, housing, and wages for millions of Americans. According to federal data, Biden's chief of Homeland Security, Alejandro Mayorkas, registered over 10 million illegal border crossings since 2021. Almost 6 million of these individuals have been released into communities across the country. Only about 2.5 million were stopped under the Title 42 rule, which expired last year, and another 2 million were removed. That leaves millions taking up American jobs, housing, and classrooms. Here's what's happening on the ground. This influx has pushed wages down and driven housing prices up. For example, in Springfield, Ohio, housing costs spiked by $75,000 per home, thanks in large part to the increased demand from new arrivals. You might think lower wages help fight inflation, but it's the American worker who pays the price. Real compensation has dropped by over 4% since 2020, while stockholders pocket the profits from lower wage costs. And it's not just wages. With cheaper labor readily available, companies are skipping on productivity investments like automated systems and robotics. That's why labor productivity growth slumped to less than 1% annually, a shadow of the near 3% growth before 2004. When Mayorkas leaves office, companies will be forced to innovate and invest in the productivity Americans need to thrive. Politically, this wave of migration is changing the landscape. Mayorkas's policies are challenging long-held narratives about who really stands up for American workers and families. As border towns face economic strain and rising crime, more communities are rethinking which policies genuinely protect their interests. This has been Cliff Carver with BlabberBuzz, covering the ongoing impacts of the Biden administration's migration strategy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and most importantly, join the conversation by downloading our BlabberBuzz iOS app.